Hi everybody, my name is Sameera Dahiya. I'm a motorcyclist from Bangalore. Today I'm going to share about my experience with you guys. So I started riding 6 years back, and this started with a very small decision of mine when I thought that I can be a pillion for a 680 kilometers. So my friend asked me to be a pillion from Bangalore to Goa ride, and I just said yes without knowing anything about it. So I found a fun element in riding and going beyond my imagination that I can be on motorcycles. So when it comes to inspiration, I think that I feel I personally believe that I like people who want to do something in their life. I don't have any bigger name in my mind. I don't have any bigger image in my mind, because there are people who inspire me when I see them doing their job every day with that dedication. So it's, for me, inspiration is more about learning every day and creating an image of your own to be your own inspiration and your own aspiration. So I'm the youngest one in my family. I've been always very rebellious, and I would say more than a rebellious. I was the child who always keep things secretly and do everything. So my parents wasn't very surprised when they got to know that I'm choosing motorcycling. They thought that I'm gonna do it for 6 months and then I'll be like, okay, I'm bored, I'm gonna do something else. But actually that didn't happen. The whole thing got twisted when I told my father that I wanted to pick up a Royal Enfield and I wanted him to pay the down payment. And my dad was literally shocked, because he thought that, oh my god, she's getting serious about something. And that was the day he asked me that why you want to get into motorcycling. Before that, he didn't ask me. Today's situation, I think my parents are very, very proud of me and my partner as well, that what we are doing is making us very, very happy. I get little biased, when it comes to choosing a motorcycle, and because I more work on my skill rather than motorcycle, because every bike has its own pro and cons, and it has its own features which makes that bike very unique from the other one. So I started with a Pulsar 180cc, and the reason I picked up the bike, because my friend said that it has a better resale value, because I also thought that I'm not going to continue more than 6 months, because I always get bored and wanted to do new things 6 years down the line. But I would say that I've been very, very fortunate and lucky that I got a chance to ride from a 180cc to a 1800cc motorcycle as well. So I've been ridden so far all the beautiful super bikes to cruisers to adventure tourers, and my favorite one is currently it's Tiger 900. So for me, the challenges for a woman rider is most when you are on the open area, when you are on the open field. So staying a bit more conscious, knowing about yourself, knowing that how you gonna do this, whichever dimension you are choosing in motorcycling, or beat anything. So it actually turns around all the negative thoughts. It turns around all the things which you hear from people. It suddenly you start hearing it more positively. So challenges are more from the side of when you are traveling on road, and those challenges are for male riders as well. The chances of accident, the loss of any bad weather, and you cannot see anything front. I think there is nothing sex include into it. It's all same for everybody. Yes, so what you are seeing me right now is a 30 kgs lesser person than 2 years back. So I'm been a yogi from the age of 7. I started yoga I thought that it's just a way of playing. So my mother used to send me for yoga, and I just used to play around, but I didn't know that that day till now yoga is a part of me. So as you can see, on my bike I already have my helmet, I have my jacket, and I have my backpack on the other side of the camera. With the motorcycle, the responsibility increases. We think we see so many people outside, kids who are not wearing helmets, and I'm going to take advantage of this platform to say that please don't wear those helmets, and also to the authorities that stop those people who wear those helmets, because they're of no use. And safety gear is not just important for a rider who is going outside and doing any kind of a motorsport or doing any sort of touring. For a normal person, when I'm not on my rides, I at least have a helmet which I wear in the city, which is full face, nicely tight and fit on my, and I always wear a full jacket and shoes. It has been told everywhere, like, if you don't invest on yourself, then what you will do with that experience. So when you are earning something, when you work so hard to earn money, then use it somewhere so you can sustain a little bit more longer in life. So please wear your riding gears. So my wedding was a very different affair altogether, because we decided to do this wedding on the motorcycle theme. And why this theme? Because we met through motorcycling. We spent 4 years together riding across India, sharing a lot of bond, and build up a relationship which really needed this portrait. And again, it was special because on our wedding we had only 120 guests, and out of which 100 was our friends and people who really meant a lot to us. So there was only no relatives, and there's a lots and lots of friendship. And there was two weddings actually. One is the Malayali setup, and the another one is the North Indian. And the special part was the reception which happened in Tribal Adventure Cafe, where we did our entry on a busa. And I was wearing a huge gown, but still I sat on busa and I rode the bike with Praveen. Okay, so my partner is one of the most coolest one, and I think every person's feel the same. They think that their partner is the best one, but I would say that I could actually be who I am today in terms of my perception, in terms of how I think about life, has a very huge role of my partner, because he comes with a experience of 25 years in motorcycling and four wheels, and his experience made me to really take motorcycle in a very serious way. Because initially, as I told you, I thought that I'm just creating an image of mine being a woman rider, riding a motorcycle and stuff like that, but this is not what motorcycle means to me today. It is a profession, it is a passion, and it is more of a compassion. So in my life, achievement is more about experiences, right? It's not that I don't like to dream big. I love to dream big, but I have to see that am I prepared to really make that dream in a practical sense. So Fastest All India was our dream ride. I would not say it's just my dream ride. It was me and Praveen, two of us did this ride together, and this was the very first time that a couple and a group and a female rider who attempted something like this. So we completed 16,325 kilometers in 24 days of time, and we did it on two motorcycles, two KTMs, and we had a hell lot of experience in this 24 days, because we rode 1,200 kilometers on a highway and 600 to 700 kilometers on mountains for 24 days every day. So when I started, it just started for commuting, and then it got into touring, and then I got a chance to do racing for 3 years. That I did track racing, and then also I did trails, and now I'm a trainer as well. I train women across currently in Bangalore, and I take them to rides. I help them to, the sort of challenges I have seen when I started 6 years back, I try that they should not. So I help them to learn the right way, and also how they can, pursue this whole passion of motorcycling in a better way. I'm not a person who really plans for a longer time, okay, and that is the biggest thing I have to yet to conquer, because I make very short goals in my life, and I because that helps me to be who I am. So I can soak in things around me. I can see what I want to see beyond, what really people looks at. And right now the stage I am in, I feel myself more of a old school person. I used to think that I'm a very modern classy person, but honestly the way my brain works today is more like that I want a very ease in my life. Whatever I do, I should have that 100% of experience with me, whether it's a failure or it's an achievement. That is a call of people who are watching it, not me. So for me, it's more important is that how calm I can be to make a decision to make a future better. So I'm very happy that today I can share about my life, how I've started motorcycling and where I am standing today, how I made these struggles, challenges, difficulties. I clubbed it everything together and just made a painting in front of me, which whenever I looked at, I feel really happy about it. So I just want to say that I mentioned this one thing on my profile, most of my profiles, which is life beyond standards. And I think I'm a very big example of it. So I don't have to say that why I believe in that. So I just want to give this one message to all the women riders, that forget about this tag of woman rider. This is your choice. You want to make a choice to sit on a motorcycle and do miles, then do it. Don't think, listen everyone, but just do what you want to do. And I'm sure that you will gonna succeed. And never leave that belief, okay? Never ever. Everybody will come to you, support you, help you, and tell you that you are the best. But you should know by your own self whether it's right or not. So you have the right filters, not the people. So I love this and I'm gonna do this, and this is my choice. I'm gonna open my throttle whenever I want to. I will not hide it, and I will never get scared. So don't try even that. Thank you.